the horizontal asymptote. So let's say you have a rational function, and it's the ratio of two polynomials. So let's say the top polynomial has degree n. So it's a sub n x to the n plus a sub n minus 1 x to the n minus 1 and so on, plus a sub 1x plus a sub 0. That's the numerator. In the denominator, let's say it has degree m. So it's b sub m x to the m plus b to the n minus 1 x to the n minus 1, and keep going. Now, we have three cases. Either the degree of the top is less than the degree of the bottom, or the degree of the top equals the degree of the bottom, or the degree of the top is greater than the degree of the bottom. Right? First, let's go to the first case. If the degree of the numerator, which means if n is less than the degree of the denominator, which is n, then we have y equals 0 is a horizontal asymptote. If the degree of the numerator is less than the degree of the denominator, then y equals 0 is a horizontal asymptote. Here's an example. If I have r of x equals 5x plus 1 over x squared minus 9, then the degree of the top is what? What's the degree of the numerator? 1. Degree of the denominator? 2. Since 1 is less than 2, we have here y equals 0, which is the x-axis, is a horizontal asymptote. Right? Because if x approaches infinity, r of x will approach 0. If x increases that bound, r of x is 0, because the degree of the top is less than the degree of the bottom.
But if I solve the perfect square in the denominator,
we are not talking about vertical asymptote.
oh, okay.
Just horizontal asymptote. See here it says find horizontal asymptote. Okay. Next. What if the degree of the numerator equals the degree of the denominator? In this case, y equals the leading coefficient, which is a sub n of the numerator, over the leading coefficient of the denominator, b sub m, is the equation of the horizontal asymptote. And we did a few minutes an example like this one. Here's another one. Let's say if we have f of x equals 5x squared minus 3x plus 2 over 1 minus 4x squared. What's the degree of the numerator?
2.
What's the degree of the denominator?
2.
So what's the equation of the horizontal asymptote?
Y
y equals negative 5 over 4 is a horizontal asymptote. How are we doing?
Better.
Okay.
Isn't there one more way?
I'm sorry?
Isn't there one more way?
Yes, you can divide numerator by denominator. You can use long division to divide numerator by denominator. If you divide 5x squared divided by negative 4x squared, this will be negative 5 over 4. You multiply negative 5 over 4 by negative 4x squared plus 1. So you will have negative x squared minus 5 over 4.